尚达曼为何选总统而非总理？尚达曼为什么能高票当选总统？通过该视频和对尚达曼的采访，让您有一个全面的了解。回应媒体问到为何竞选总统而不当总理，尚达曼说他更擅长传球和防守，不喜欢射龙门。尚达曼回答媒体询问时说，他的很多直觉是在他作为运动员的时候培养起来的。他说，在成长时期，他把200%的时间花在运动上。媒体曾报道，尚达曼尝试过的运动项目包括曲棍球、足球、板球、竞赛、排球、橄榄球和藤球。尚达曼说，我参加过很多场比赛，但我发现，在我参加的几乎所有比赛中，尤其是非常高水平的竞技田赛，我从来不喜欢在中锋位置。实际上，我不是很喜欢当进球的那个人。不知何故，我很享受，也蛮擅长当中前卫、左前卫、后卫，有时也不错。我不知道为什么，但我喜欢守护队友，也喜欢想策略。他说，这就是我不是中锋，我一直是中前卫、前卫，还有偶尔当后卫。但在同个团队中，我们都扮演着关键角色。以足球为例，中前卫一般要在一些特定的阵型中才会出现，把球队的进攻和防守串联起来。左前卫要参与进攻，也要防守，后卫主要协助球队进攻。尚达曼早在2013年就表明无意当总理。当时被问及新加坡未来是否可能出现非华族总理时，他这么说，未来20年那是完全可能的。如果一直只有华族总理也不太寻常。当然，我没有想过要当总理，我喜欢为这个团队贡献，仅此而已。尚达曼在第6届民选总统选举中赢得 70.4% 的选票，另外2名参选者黄国松和陈金亮分别获得 15.72% 和 13.88% 的选票。尚达曼的得票率延续了他在往届全国大选中在玉郎级选区领军时得票在70%左右的表现，这也是历届总统选举当中胜选者的最高得票率。9月2日，尚达曼一早展开他的谢票行程。他先到曾经出任议员22年的达曼玉郎区同支持者见面，然后续程前往北部的马西岭、东部的但宾尼，最后在大巴窑中心接受媒体访问。尚达曼说，谢票行程中有许多人恭喜他胜选，但其实是我在向他们祝贺，因为超高得票来自新加坡人强烈的团结意愿，以及同政府和民间组织携手合作，打造相互敬重文化的想法。他说，我认为新加坡人的投票方式非常理智，我们都应该祝贺自己。尚达曼在国际上享有威望，是第一个担任国际货币基金会主要的政策咨询委员会的亚洲人，并曾领导联合国、G20 以及其他有关国际经济、金融、人类发展和环境与流行病挑战的全球机构的高层理事会。问及他2周后即将就任成为我国第9位总统，这些国际职务会怎么安排时，尚达曼说他会根据内阁的建议，决定是否要在符合新加坡国家利益的前提下继续担任这些职务。他说，有些显然对新加坡有利，有些工作进行到一半继续。
I was surprised it was as high as 70%. So I think Singaporeans have been very sensible in all of this. They don't hold it against you because you've been a member of cabinet or a member of a political party. It was a vote for unity. It was actually a vote for Singaporeans. Well, I did what I've always been doing, which is interacting with people in my usual way, not changing my personality, not changing who I was. I did run on the fact that I had a track record for a long time that was well known, not just in Jurong but outside. I did learn a fair bit about the social media as someone who is a complete novice before this campaign. I mean, a complete novice, I would say, and I became quite active at it. But I don't think it was any one thing. To be honest, I have a feel for ordinary Singaporeans, what they're looking for, what they listen to, and what they feel. And that has helped me in all my interactions and in my style of campaigning. I do not like a style of frenzy during 9 days. I prefer to just make it a continuation of what I've always been, and you've got to be authentic to yourself. No, I was surprised it was as high as 70%. I did not have such high expectations, which is why I really feel that congratulations are in order to Singaporeans, because this was a vote for an optimistic future. It was a vote for unity. It was actually a vote for Singaporeans. I really believe that. In fact, I called up Mr. Ng Kok Song before I spoke to the media yesterday. In fact, the moment I got the results based on the sample numbers, I spoke to Mr. Ng Kok Song. I tried to get Mr. Tan Kim Lian, but his number was busy. I tried a few times. I'm looking forward to meeting President Halimah in the first instance and getting advice from her. She has served Singapore remarkably well. I admire her equanimity, her poise, and the dignity with which she's held the presidency. And one of the first things I want to do is to sit down with her and get her thoughts and advice, or coming from the last 6 years. I'm not going to rush the process, but I'm very serious about wanting to fulfill the mandate that's been given to me by the people. I will have to review them and also go with the advice of Cabinet as to what's in Singapore's interest. Some of them are clearly in Singapore's interest. Some are midstream and it's good to carry on. So that's something to be evaluated. From the very start, stated that it's a plus for Singapore that I come with some international standing and networks around the world, which we should try to use. I think it's also interesting that Singaporeans, whom I believe, want a non-partisan president, and that's in fact something which I have been advocating on and on. They do not think that having been a member of a political party or even being a member of cabinet should diminish a person's ability to be non-partisan. It all depends on the individual, the character of the person, the reputation of the person, and the ability to reach across all the boundaries you can think of in Singapore. And that's always been my orientation. So I think it's a very interesting lesson that Singaporeans do not think that my political service all these years was a disadvantage. And they may even think it's a plus because you've got knowledge, experience, and you come armed with the confidence of knowing that you'll be able to judge on the basis of real knowledge. But ultimately, the president has to be non-partisan. That's a precondition. So, non-partisan, working with government, working with civil society and all the other groups that are trying to make Singapore a better society. That's the right combination we need.
今天的视频就到这里，感谢大家的收看。如果您喜欢我们的节目，请关注新加坡之音。